Shoemaking Zez. We're joined by Joco Comendador, master shoemaker. He's had this shop since 2016. Ang ganda na shop. And
Thank
hey,
you.
welcome to the show.
Hello. Hi, Gio. Thank you for
Gagawa tayo
having
ng
me
show
here.
Gagawa tayo ng shoes
Shoe.
pagkatapos ito. So hopefully we can post that after this podcast. Pero gusto ko lang tanongin sa'yo, Joco, because what you do differently from other Marikina shoemakers, to my knowledge, is you have workshops. So
Yes.
bakit mo siya ginagawa?
Okay. Actually, it's been at least 2 years na since I decided to start doing my own shoemaking workshops. So actually, it's from my idea of, kasi back then my friends were like pushing me to, you know, do mass production on shoes, ready to wear, etc. Unfortunately though, it's not my thing. Kasi parang if I produce a lot of shoes, it's kinda a bit stressful for me, and at the same time it will limit my creativity. Okay? So I decided na parang okay, if they really want to have ready to wear shoes and something that's budget friendly, okay, why not give the labor to them. So, and after that, I started with 2 students until it multiplied hanggang we're here.
Yun, 2 years later.
Yeah,
ano?
2 years later, we're
Okay
here.
pa rin.
Okay pa rin.
Pero gumagawa ka pa rin ng sarili mong shoes. Like, I'm sure clients still come in and you still have to do custom.
Yes,
Like ito, parang ganito.
yeah,
Or ano
ganito.
lang ba to? Showroom lang ba to?
Yeah,
Kasi yung
showroom.
arte ng mga shoes mo eh.
Ayun, so yes, I still design shoes. I still do bespoke pair kasi it's where my heart is talaga, to make and design shoes for clients of different personalities and characters. Ayun. So dito talaga yung, let's say, the heart of the business, not really the workshops. The workshops is more of like making people appreciate the art of shoemaking. Lalo na we're in an era where everything can be bought off the rack, di ba? And when you buy something off the rack, you don't see the art behind it, right? So parang yun. I want to impart, number 1, of course, make their own shoes and work hard for it. And number 2, to appreciate the art of, you know, making your own shoes.
Wala nga masyadong may alam. Or siguro ako lang. I'm speaking for myself.
Okay.
But I didn't actually realize that shoemaking could be a thing. Parang sa tingin mo ba, nagiging trend na siya?
Actually, due to social media like Instagram and due to some bloggers na who wants content on their social media posts, parang naging, like, people are searching for things na parang they can do, how do I put this pa? Parang something na they can, that not anyone can always do. Kaya naging medyo trending yung shoemaking. Even though babad yung kamay nila sa pandikit, or
Yeah.
they're having hard time doing broguing. It's like people just want to experience something new na without spending too much, and without then, how do I put this pa? Without, you know, going outside the city, ganun, etc. Parang actually, in general, handcraft making is, making a big thing now lately. Yeah.
Buti naman. For the benefit of your business, how did you develop your workshop? Mahirap siya, no?
Oh, yeah.
Kasi sa tingin mo, like, parang, like, if I look at your shoes, sabihin ko sa sarili ko, hindi ko kaya yan. Hindi ko talaga kaya yan. So,
Okay.
how did you develop your workshop?
Okay, so when I started, actually wala akong system before. I just accepted 2 students. Okay, I just let them.
Yeah, how did that go?
Then I just let them. Okay, what do you want to do today? So they just pick mules. Tapos yun, they made mules. Until ayun, little by little, every time na may gustong mag-sign up, we have this online form. I think you filled it up.
Yeah.
Tapos whatever design na, like whatever design. If you want heels, you want classic pair, or you want some. Parang yung isang student namin, parang gusto niya yung boots na ang daming caricature. Ayun, we can do it.
Wow.
I mean, we can do it. As long as you sign up the form, put everything there, and it should be like 2 days before the actual workshop. Ayun. So parang it was a trial and error talaga. Until listening to students, listening to how to improve the workshops, etc.
Galing. So, sinasabi mo sa akin, the sky is the limit when it comes to designing shoes.
Yes, the sky is the limit when you design shoes. As long as, make sure you finish it within a day. Pala guys, you have to finish it
Okay.
within a day. Kasi yun yung rule. Oo. Kasi yun yung para of course, challenge din sa inyo.
Ang galing. Any shoe designer. Hindi pa rin ako naniniwala.
Yeah, actually nga, you're an example kasi you have different colors, different tapos the ones you pick parang classic mom strap pero sneakers style.
Sneaker style.
Which is something that I don't see often.
Trying to be different.
Yeah.
So to
The kick your shoes.
Yeah, these kicks.
Very different. Yeah.
Random question lang.
Okay,
Hindi ito
sige.
kasama sa program. Pero
Okay.
naisip ko lang, when you see people, when you meet someone new, do you always look at their shoes?
Yes, of course. Actually,
Do you judge people by their shoes?
I judge people by their shoes pala.
Yun
Ayun,
na.
guy. Okay lang sa akin na parang naka-t-shirt ka, naka-shorts ka, pero pag pangit shoes mo, parang it says something to your personality talaga. It's kasi the shoes kasi is the first thing that touches the ground. It's the one that your foot is the one that will bring you places. So make sure you have something with you na something parang for me kasi shoes are your weapon or something like that. 'Di ba? And
Wow.
pansin mo yung mga tao, hindi naman 'di ba pag tao wala namang like sa Philippines parang hindi naman sila titingin sa iyo ng usually sila o ano pa yung 'di ba? So ayun.
So do you ever walk out in like sandals or slippers or Crocs?
Actually, no.
Sorry, Croc fans.
Usually, when I discovered mules kasi, it's my, it's my staple shoes.
Ito na yung chinelas mo.
Yeah, ito na yung chinelas ko.
Galing!
Tapos yun, din nga, yung naging uso yung mules due to Gucci. Actually, matagal lang uso yung mules. Sila lang yung nagpa-hype lately. So, ayun. So, example, like this one, this is an original work of mine.
Ganda.
So parang, sabi ko, gusto ko ng wingtip Oxfords, pero ayoko ng, I don't like the hassle of like, kailangan ko pang iyan. Kasi yung paa ko kasi is, I'm flat-footed. I'm wide-footed. So parang, gusto ko lang ng sapatos na parang, gigising ako, tapos,
Ako rin I don't like shoelaces. Gusto ko lang slip-ons.
actually,
Kaya
walang purpose ng shoes.
Oo nga, pang arte lang eh. Hindi mo naman nilalace eh.
So it's,
Slip-on mules.
clients sometimes mistake it na parang, bakit mo iniipit yung shoes mo, masisira si ko.
Ito kasi.
Okay.
Galing. So Joco, how do you stay up to date? It sounds like you really do your research. Actually, bago mo answering yung question na yun, you said earlier we were talking, you were making avant-garde style shoes.
Yeah.
So, brief history, how did that all begin?
Okay, how it all began, right?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So it all began Lady Gaga era. So actually, back in college, I wasn't really into anything. I mean, I'm the type of person na parang, I really don't know what to do in life. I just want, like, typical person, Filipino person na, graduate from school, find a job.
Anong tinapos mo?
Export management. I'm not a design graduate. But
Right.
ayun, that's, unique marketing position.
Business side pala eh.
So ayun. So after nun is, I watched, accidentally watched Lady Gaga's music video, Bad Romance. After that, when I
Sobra yun.
saw McQueen's Armadillo shoes,
Sobra yan.
in love na ako sa shoes. And timing kasi nung time na yon, product development class ko. And I
So
said,
you had to
okay,
develop that.
I'm gonna develop shoes for this class. Ayun na. So
Galing.
the start of my travel, Taft, Marikina. So ayun.
Wow.
And wala pang Uber noon, wala pang walang
So you found a way to make these shoes or you had them made? Paano?
Yeah, I have them made muna.
Okay.
Oh,
Ikaw nag-design?
Yes,
tapos,
ako nag-design tapos sila nag-execute.
Kasi wala kang background sa ganun, di ba?
Wala talaga. As in like, alam ko lang na Marikina is the shoe capital of the Philippines.
Yes.
So para akong ewan dyan, naglalakad-lakad, katok, kaya niyo ba po to? Kaya niyo po to? Kaya niyo po to?
Oo.
Until, ito, a shout out kay Roliza Footwear Manufacturing. Sila yung unang nag-accept ng design.
They took the challenge.
They took the challenge. Ayun. For prototyping my first shoe na naging project ko at school.
Tapos from school to what you're doing now.
Yes.
Ang hirap naman ng proseso yun. Like, you decided immediately, like, this is it. This is what I'm going to do. Kasi you personally design and make your shoes. So, parang kailangan like, you have to learn from scratch.
Yes. Oh. So yun, yes, I decided na ito talaga yung passion ko. Kasi imagine back in school, all of my allowance goes to shoes. Hindi shoes na bili shoes ha. To have shoes, to have my designs made.
Right,
Until parang I think I've dropped a few classes kasi parang tambay na ako ng Marikina. The factories let me sit out
in.
there. Oh yeah. And yun nga, isa din sa pala sa goal ng workshops na to is to spark at least a passion. So I'm not really expecting na all of my students will have love agad for shoes. But at least maybe spark someone or become a catalyst lang. To start their shoe. Kasi back then, wala akong I don't have a blueprint eh. Wala akong master plan. Parang pumunta lang ako ng Marikina, nagtanong-tanong, ayun.
Galing.
Ayun. And yung mga teachers ko before are the factory workers. Hindi yung walang Joco, walang nag-explain sa akin ganun.
Walang formalities,
Yeah.
walang sistema. Actually, believe nga ako kasi imagine mo, Marikina's been known for shoes since the 1800s, di ba?
Yes,
Late 1800s ba?
Yes, correct.
Pero wala pa ring core or system or syempre there's well-known zapateros or shoemakers but no system,
It's
right?
we have before.
Okay.
It was the footwear. There's a footwear academy before in Marikina.
Yun pala.
It closed 2001, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Research na lang.
Sige. Dahil
I have no idea why.
because I'm sure you were looking, no, at that time, di ba?
Kasi 2001 I was in first year college, 2000, no. Grade 4.
Okay.
Grade 4 pa. So wala pa akong
Baby
alam
pa,
sa
wala
shoes
pa
na.
tayong alam dun, oo.
Ayun, grade 4.
Pero yeah, nakakalungkot eh. But it's amazing that you are becoming a part of this movement. Pero hindi ka taga Marikina.
Hindi ako taga Marikina.
Yun lang.
Hindi ako taga Marikina, guys. Sorry. Yung shop ko lang yung Marikina. Ano mga artisans ko taga Marikina. Ayun. Weirdly kasi, it became, kung pansinin mo yung trend, di ba? I told you kanina na may mga shoemaking classes in-offer yung local government.
Yes.
And ironically, walang nag-avail. Or kung may nag-avail, konti lang. And like you, di ba, you were surprised na meron pala na ino-offer yung TESDA whatsoever ng local government of Marikina. Pero hindi mo alam until I told you. Kasi I don't know why, pero parang kasi naka-center kasi siya for Mariqueños. Kasi the local government wants to uphold the title of shoe capital.
Prestige ng Marikina.
Pansin mo, lahat ng mga small players, mga new players right now are outside Marikina.
Sayang.
Yeah, I can name a lot. Marikina Shoemaker, si Zapatero Manila, familiar ka. Risque, hindi siya taga Marikina pero nag-risk siya dito. Nag-risk siya dito sa Marikina. Maraming hindi taga Marikina yung mga, usually yung mga nakikita mo online na ngayon na shoe brands, local shoe brand, are even not from Marikina.
Bakit ganun?
Probably because if you're outside Marikina, probably it's a new thing for you. Parang, di ba, something na you're not exposed to every day. Di ba?
So sa Marikina parang ano na sila eh.
Parang,
ganito na.
Yeah.
So people outside Marikina are like, let's make shoes.
Let's make shoes.
Mas excited kayo.
Yes, mas excited siguro.
Wow, interesting yun ah.
Probably. Theory
Yeah,
lang.
no, because they take it for granted since early or late 1800s pa yung pagka shoemaking. Pero buti nga na ginagawa mo to, and to my knowledge, because I found out through Instagram, you're the only one that's doing shoe workshops and enabling people to be able to do shoes at a pretty decent price. Kasi hindi mura ang Bespoke shoes, di ba?
Yes. Actually talaga, ang inaano ko dito is the experience, and of course, it's like you're buying a pair of shoes, but you should make it. Parang ganun. Yung attack ko. Kasi, number one, I don't want to teach kasi I don't want to go technical on sharing my knowledge on shoemaking. Kasi pag ginawa ko siyang technical, baka those newcomers, baka ma-overwhelm.
Overwhelming yun, no? Depende kung yun ang gusto lang trabaho or...
Exactly. So parang gusto ko lang maging start point ng, to those who would want to start their shoe journey. And of course, if they want to pursue their knowledge, I would, channel them to the proper educational, like yung LGU ng Marikina, which is offering trainings on shoemaking. Yun.
Tama. Naalala ko bigla nung pumunta ako, short background story lang. Punta ako sa Bali, we did cooking workshops sa farm. Nakakatawa Naalala ko bigla kasi yung ginagawa nyo dito, if you're to cook food and you pick up the ingredients, you chop it, everything, parang ganito rin Na-appreciate mo yung niluto mo or yung kinakaya mo. So pag susuotin ko na yung sapatos ko, ma-realize ko parang, wow, yung pala yung pinagdaanan ng mga tao pag ginagawa tong sapatos. Or ako yung naghirap para gumawa, It's an amazing cause, actually. Ma-appreciate ng mga tao. So I feel like more people should make their own shoes, if not their own shirt, suit. Lahat, no?
Lahat,
pwede.
Yes. Oo.
So, Joco, saan mo nakikita ang Joco Comendador brand in the future?
Okay, in the future, my target right now talaga is to expand my brand commercially. So right now, we're eyeing on opening shops this year, all around Metro Manila. Tapos, kasi ano pa lang to improper kasi we're working on this one. Kasi technically, itong place na to gagawing cafe. Kaso, we accepted workshops. Tapos, baka end of May, isa-start na gibain yung sa labas, etc. Kasi gusto talaga magka-cafe. I mean, imagine people have their coffee, wait for their shoes to be done, or, make shoes while drinking tea. Ganon. Yun yung nakikita ko. And of course, shops in commercial areas. Ayun. And gusto ko din na yung Joco Comendador, hindi lang sa Metro Manila. Gusto ko people from other regions can also, experience shoemaking.
Galing.
Gusto ko na ma-experience din nila how to make their own shoes. Gusto ko ma-experience din nila how to wear a Joco Comendador pair. Anong feeling pag naka-wear sila ng studs, walking around. Diba? So parang yun. Ang target ko talaga, every Filipino should have a Joco Comendador pair.
Wow!
Yun yung ko So weird, diba? Kasi, diba yung iba kasi, pansin ko yung iba gusto nila export. Right? Pero ako kasi parang, okay, if you export, how can people in your own country appreciate Filipino-made shoes if, di ba? Mahirap siya, to be honest. Kaya people resort to export kasi sabi nga nila, those who are outside the country are the ones who can really, afford. Pero yun nga, you have to, you have to start here before you can, for me this is just my opinion, you can grow big elsewhere. Ayun. Gusto ko nga mag-develop ng designs that can, that can cater from the mid-range to the low range. Very different siguro. Very different example, di ba si Marc Jacobs merong Mark by Marc Jacobs. Siguro, i-rebrand ko lang para
wag na Joco by Joco Comendador.
Hindi na ganun. Ang haba
Pero madali maalala. Last question for you. How do you stay creative? Kasi habang tinuturuan mo yung mga students mo to make shoes, you also want to inspire to create amazing things. So what do you do? Okay. Actually nga, the shoemaking workshops helps me to become more creative person. Kasi I keep meeting people like you or yung mga vloggers who are into experimenting shoe designs. So parang, may ganyan pala. Yan pala yung uso ngayon. So parang I learn from them too. Yung pala, para sa'yo pala itong mga workshops.
Yeah. Alam mo yung parang sharing of ideas.
Yes.
Yeah, like you're like building like a community na parang kasi sometimes I would like to admit na sometimes hindi ako bumabata. Minsan hindi ako, may ganyan pala. Ganyan pala yung uso. So parang yung mga batang like who joins my workshop, parang I learn from them too. I get the trends. Okay. So yun, isa yun sa factor na why I stay creative. And second din is mostly kasi I'm a gamer kasi. I play video games a lot.
Hey.
So,
And anime. Nakita ko yung
anime
Boku
pala.
no Hero
Ayun
shoes.
pala. Yun. So, I love watching anime and video games. So, medyo childish ng perception. So, kaya siguro it helped then with my creativity. Kasi usually pansin ko sa Japanese art, diba? Doon yung the anime thing. It's very youthful. So, medyo, bata ako inside. So,
It never ever disappears. Great.
So, kaya siguro, I stay creative pa rin. Parang hindi siya nawawala. Ayun.
Joco, thank you so much. Thank you for being part of Creative
Thank
Pickings.
you.
And guys, please, please, please make shoes. Look up Joco Comendador. We'll have all the social media links down below. And of course, make shoes. Thank you, man.
Thank you.